6 forced out and priced out. A Valley grandma on Social Security was told her subsidized apartment lease will not be renewed.
Carol Moore is now one of thousands of people on waiting lists trying to get into another affordable apartment in the city of Phoenix. There are more than numbers here. This really represents the people behind those numbers, the ones on the waiting list, waiting to get inside subsidized housing for 3 different senior housing sites that the city of Phoenix owns and operates.
Reporter Nicole Grigg with how at age 72 she'll end up on the streets.
This is where they're telling me that I got to be out by the 31st.
Carol Moore sharing the paperwork with me that her apartment complex, Grandfamilies Place of Phoenix, is ending her lease 8 days from now after 9 years of living here. You don't really know what's going to happen.
I don't. Might end up in the shelter. Who knows?
At 72, Carol is forced to pack up and get out after what she describes as
2 years of hell. That's what it's been.
So much water on my ceiling, I had to poke a hole to drain the water.
Back in 2021, ABC15 first met Carol after a rainstorm flooded part of her apartment. Her life became complicated, she says, after a water leak turned to mold.
They just dropped the ball. They didn't come back. They didn't get in touch with me, didn't return my calls or anything.
Carol says it took more than 18 months and her getting a lawyer for fixes. Then in early December, she first learned her lease will not be renewed. And she says finding other housing for $600 a month feels impossible.
I've placed hundreds of calls, for apartments to get on the waiting list or gone there to fill out, and they tell me, 3 to 5 year waiting list.
Carol says Grandfamilies Place wouldn't even tell her why she can't stay. And despite help from multiple agencies, she still has nowhere to go. Reporting in Phoenix, Nicole Grigg, ABC15 Arizona.
ABC15 has reached out to the property manager and the owners of Grandfamilies Place multiple times today for comment. No one has called us back yet.